Hi, welcome back to Fit Fed Feeling Good. I am Meg, your host, and this is the podcast where we talk all things fitness, food, and feeling good. Happy Wednesday. I'm really glad you're here for this conversation today. Today is one of the feel good episodes. We're going to get a little introspective, a little quieter, and just settle in together. So if you're driving, maybe turn the volume down a bit. If you're at home, go ahead and get cozy. Maybe even pause this for a moment and take a few big deep breaths. We can inhale slowly and then let it go. Feels a little softer already, doesn't it? Well, we talk a lot about being productive and being active and our fitness goals and our planners that are getting filled and early morning routines and the idea that that early bird gets the worm. There's just something lovely about having purpose and moving towards the things that really matter to us. And still, I've just been wondering a little bit lately about how maybe I can be a little more gentle with myself. What if I just took a few more deep breaths during the day? What if I allowed myself to slow down, even just for a little? So softly slow down. Lately, I've been trying 3 quiet practices that have been helping me feel a lot more at ease. Logging off, sitting in quiet, and walking without any noise. Let's talk about logging off. Not forever, just for a little bit. Closing that laptop, setting the phone aside, stepping away from the stream of messages and notifications. Even 20 minutes can feel like a true gift these days to ourselves. The world keeps turning, and we come back a little more rested. I was talking about that I started doing slow mornings where I get out of bed and it's still probably pretty dark. Maybe the sun is just starting to peek up above the horizon. So it's quiet and I will not listen to anything. I'll just go grab my water. I will take a few deep breaths, walk around my house, get my day started, do my 5-minute pickup around my living room or kitchen. And I definitely like to leave enough time to get those items done. And I've been doing it in quiet. I love podcasts. I love music, but I've just been allowing myself that quiet start. I've been calling it a slow morning because I'm allowing myself a little extra time. So setting my alarm a little earlier. And then, of course, I jump right into the day with music and my fitness and the podcast work and home stuff and my planner. So it's all great. So that's one thing I've been trying on. And then number 2, just sitting in quiet, not trying to be perfect or do things perfectly, just sitting comfortably. And again, maybe without the music or podcast or any guidance. At first, the mind really feels busy, and my mind is a million thoughts a minute. So just kind of taking those breaths to quiet it down, and it can be a lot, and that's okay. We can let those thoughts come and go, just maybe like clouds passing overhead. And in that stillness, we can sometimes start to hear our inner voice again. A lot of people say their best ideas come from being in the shower. And I've heard this from a very wise woman that I actually recently interviewed. And I will share that interview once it's done and ready. Very excited about it. But the idea that your best ideas come from you when you're in the shower is almost the same idea of sitting still or sitting in quiet. Let that, what is the word I'm looking for? Let the creativity flow through you and be open to it, to catching it. And then how about walking without any noise for our third idea? Leaving those earbuds at home, stepping outside with no sounds but what is around us. Maybe you have horns and city streets and busyness, or maybe you have birds and wind outside your front step. Feeling the air on your skin, noticing how cool it is or warm it is, or how the body naturally softens after a while. Solutions and calm often arrive on their very own when we're not even reaching for them. We're really grown so used to filling every quiet moment, scrolling while we wait. Not everybody. I know there's so many people that say, I'm off social media, which is great for them. And I'm not giving you advice one way or another. I'm just saying sometimes if we can slow down, or maybe someone can encourage you, hey, close up your phone or just leave it on the counter for 10 minutes and see how you feel with just doing some breaths. And this is just all what I've recognized for myself, what I've been doing, and I'm just sharing it with you. Obviously, I'm not a doctor or counselor, and I'm not giving you any advice. I'm just sharing what I've been doing and how it's been making me feel, and just wanting to share that with you. And last week, I think it came to me because I was feeling really tired after a full day. And I noticed that instead of just turning on a show or picking up my phone, I took a few deep breaths just in quiet. And literally, I'm talking 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And when I came back inside just from sitting on that porch, I felt just a little lighter, felt more relaxed. Not because I had to check anything off a list, but because I gave myself a moment to just simply be, simply be, and I was fine. It's easy to forget that we're human beings, not just human doings. Constant busyness can quietly pull us away from that soft inner knowing that shows up when we pause. So this week, if it feels right to you, maybe you just want to try one of those small things. Maybe log off for a little bit. Maybe sit in quiet for a little bit. Maybe walk around the house with nothing in your ears for a little bit. And there's no pressure. It's just a soft invitation, and see how it feels afterwards. If your mind says, but I should be doing more, that's all right. We can all thank that voice kindly and still choose to move in a little slower way anyway at times. I know there's times that your life is busy and you have to get things done. And I want to encourage you and be your biggest cheerleader for all of that. So this is just what I experienced and how I wanted to slow down and enjoy a few moments of just a softer presence and a softer time just for myself. And it felt good. So it's a soft invitation. If you're able to give it a try, well, that is all I really wanted to say today on today's Fit Fed Feeling Good, this Feeling Good episode. I hope you are feeling fit, fed, feeling good. And just a reminder, this is entertainment only. I am not a doctor, nor am I a counselor. Please seek out any professional help you may need.